And we are live.
Hi.
Give the people a second to join on. Currently, we have 5 viewers, all of which are from YouTube.
Yay.
I can tell
Hi,
you
YouTubers.
in a couple seconds, that's going to dramatically change.
Oh, I know. They come
Well,
quickly, especially on the Facebook side. They really pile up
yeah,
quickly.
most of my viewers are from Facebook.
Yes.
So, all right. Hey guys, it's Matty here, and welcome back to the Digging Adventures live show. I am your host, Matty Tamani, and today our guest for the show is Ambient Girl Diggs. How are you
Hi,
doing today?
I am doing fabulous. Thank you so much for letting me be here tonight. I appreciate this.
Yeah, it's good to have you. Hold on, something's happening with the stream. What's
Something
going
strange.
on?
What
What's
is
going
it?
on?
Oh, the pizza man's here. Look it.
The heck
What?
brought that guy in here?
What the heck is this? What is
I,
that background?
I thought I smelled pizza.
It's your favorite pizza, Matty. It's pineapple, buddy.
Did he deliver in 30 minutes or less?
All right. Anyway,
He said that word. Don't use the P word.
I don't care if they deliver it in 30 minutes or less. I'm still not paying, even if it's free. Um, so welcome back to the Digging Adventures live show. Tonight we have me, Matty Tamani, your host. We have Ambient Girl Diggs, and we have Joe Copperhead. How's it going?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
It is going well.
Good.
So before we get any further into the show, let's go over some birthdays. I have a list of names for birthdays this week, so let's go over them. Today, I would like to say happy birthday to Stephen W. Andrews, also known as the Gig Master. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday today. And for throughout this week, I would like to say happy birthday to Gerard Gannon, John Favno, Dennis Burlingame, Dennis Barnes, Scott Trokler, and Heidi Fisher. So
Happy birthday.
happy birthday to all of you. I hope you all have an amazing birthday this week. And we have you need to use black gray one. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyways, now that we got now we're going to go over our giveaways for tonight. So tonight we are going to be giving away. We have 2 giveaways for tonight. We're going to be giving away a Digging Adventure sticker. I should get like a yellow Digging Adventure sticker, or a spray paint one with a little bit of like gold spray paint, and be like, we have a plated gold Digging Adventure sticker.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Yeah, but we have a Digging Adventure sticker, and then our next giveaway after that will be a Matty Tamani Digging Adventure sticker. That one has me on it.
Oh, that one's cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, hint, hint.
Maybe I'll be the lucky winner. Can I play?
Yeah. And along with that, and the same giveaway, we'll be giving away a KG.
Oh, nice.
I would tell you what the date is, but I don't know because the date is unknown. And that's what the back looks like. You can't tell the date on it, which is a shame.
It's still nice. You can see some good detail there.
Yeah. So those are our giveaways for tonight. In order to enter in, all you have to do is like, share, and comment that you shared, so that way we know you want to be entered. This works on both Facebook and YouTube. And you have to be here live to win. We've had times in the past where someone gets their name called and they're not here. So remember, you have to be here live to win. Otherwise, you don't win.
Are you seeing these comments on Facebook about my pineapple pizza background?
All right.
I love
Let's discuss this comment.
Nothing but pineapple pizza.
First question of the day. Why?
Why is my pizza? Why is it pineapple?
Yes. Why do you have a pineapple pizza
I
background?
know how much you love pineapple on your pizza, bud. So I figured to just put it there, you can.
Anyways,
He's starting a war. Matty's got the power. Be careful. Anytime you say that word, you're gonna disappear.
hold on. Whoa, something's going on.
It's the
I don't.
pizza.
I have. All right, my dad wants me to change the background to one that's apparently gray. I'm only seeing one that looks like this. So, Dad, if that's the wrong one, just message Mom which one is the gray one.
It's got gray in it. It's black and gray.
That looks good. Leave it alone.
I like that background.
Okay, so
It brings out the pineapple.
It does that. Yeah, that golden color really stands out.
just you woke up, Joe. You woke up today and chose violence.
Violence? No.
You knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I did.
Right. It's a duel.
So, Nancy, how long have you been metal detecting for?
Not that long. I'm actually still in the, I don't want to say newbie stage, but still in the beginner stage. I started back in Christmas time in 2018. I got my first metal detector. I've always wanted to metal detect, and I've said that to my families year after year, but never actually went out and purchased one. Well, in December 2018, my husband bought me a metal detector to give me just to try it out. And he started with a bounty hunter. I was out that door and I was having a great time. But I wanted a few weeks later, I mean, I was finding things, but I wasn't finding things deeply. And a few weeks later, I ended up changing out my bounty hunter for an AT Max in 2019. And that's when I really fully started metal detecting, almost as much as I could get out. All winter long, I was out metal detecting.
Ah, nice. And what metal detector are you using currently?
I have upgraded to the Knox 600. I'm really enjoying that machine. I got that machine last year. And it's still a learning curve for me. I'm still learning a few things on it, but it was the best investment for me with that machine. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. I have the Knox 800, and I agree. They're really great machines.
I wanted to get the 800, but that price difference at the time was the key. But the 600 had this great package deal that I got headphones and pinpointer. I got a whole kit and caboodle when I got my 600. So I went for the 600. It was just a better option for me.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to really quickly mention two things. One, half the comments are from YouTube, but we have 34 Facebook viewers and 6 YouTube viewers.
Hi, Facebook users. Hi, YouTube users.
Also, Mark Thomas just became a moderator.
Congratulations, Mark.
We were talking about that before the show. He was putting a wrench emoji before his messages. So that way he could feel like he's a moderator.
Mark, you need to type something so I can see that you're actually.
No, now he's not even in the chat anymore.
Actually, I can pull up this one.
Yay, congratulations.
Yeah, he is now a moderator.
He's probably now over on the Facebook side now.
He is on the Facebook side.
Get back over.
I've done the only thing I need to do on YouTube. Now, back over to Facebook. Yeah, okay. So, what metal detectors have you used? Have you already, gone over them all?
I have several. I collect metal detectors.
Now he's blue.
Yay, he's back and he's blue. I have the bounty hunters. I actually have 2 bounty hunters. I have an AT Max, I have a Simplex, and I have my Knox 600.
Ah.
So, yes.
Yeah, I've heard good things about all 3 of those detectors. I used the Simplex before. I didn't really use it a lot. I was just sort of
Mhm.
like using it like, oh, I wonder how this machine works.
Yeah,
Is
that's the same thing. I mean, I really should play with the Simplex more because I hear a lot of people talk about it. But I got the Simplex around. The Simplex was actually given to me as a nice gift from helping out another channel on YouTube. So it was a really nice present that he gave me, and I didn't get a chance to use it as much because I got it right when COVID started.
uh
So all my normal group hunts and digs that I was going to go on with it didn't happen.
yeah. Um so you said that you got it at the like around the beginning
Yeah,
of the
2020.
outbreak.
I
Okay.
received it right in March of 2020, right like 2 weeks right after.
Yeah. I got my sister currently has our Simplex and she has it. She really liked it when she used it. Hasn't gone out metal detecting in forever. She every time she goes out metal detecting, she finds silver. I kid you not. Every time,
Oh,
but she
you need
never goes metal
That's
detecting.
a bad problem to have.
Any second.
Jeez, I like that. She's lucky.
Yeah, her door is right there, and she'd probably hear me through the door. She's just gonna hear the door go boom, open up.
Watch you go flying.
Get out there
Like
and
a hand
find
go.
those silvers.
Yeah. Anyways, so what are some of your favorite finds from metal detecting?
Ooh, good question.
I'm actually a big. I hunt mostly in the woods and mostly looking for relics. I've gone to the beach a few times, mostly in the winter, but I'm really into the old relics and finding anything that is like personable. Like I love finding buttons. The biggest thing that I wanted to find when I started metal detecting was a crotobell. Everybody else was finding crotobells that I was with. Every time we used to go out, they were finding either a whole crotobell or a broken crotobell, and that's all I wanted to find. I mean, it's one of those things that haunted me. It was my white whale, and I finally found a crotobell last year, and I was just over the moon. But I love all those little like the skeleton keys I have. Bells I found. I think this is going to be the year of the bells for me because I found another bell.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've never found a crotobell. I've found like I think in the past I've found like a modern little bell,
Hmm.
maybe off of like a collar or something.
Jingle bell.
But yeah, like a little jingle bell. Santa was flying over and his
Yeah,
reindeer was like,
lost one of the bells.
yeah. Also, I would like to mention this comment by one of my fellow dig team members. He said he will scream like a girl when getting beat up by his sister. Fun fact, Matty Tamini does not have the voice range to scream like a girl. If I did, I probably would. But as far as I'm concerned, I can only go ah! Like that. I cannot. I can't go high enough to do that.
When you're getting beaten, that might change, buddy.
Yeah. Anyways, so
He says he's in trouble now. He's dead.
What's the strangest thing you
ooh,
found?
someone. Hold on, I could probably find that question real quick. Here we go. A question from Mike Starcher. What is the strangest thing that you have found?
The strangest thing would probably be when I was digging a signal and I found bones. And I just stopped for a moment thinking, is this a human bone or is this? It was kind of like I kind of stepped back and said, okay, there's a bone in this hole. But I
Yeah,
think it ended up, someone said it was either probably some moose or a cow because it was some sort of joint bone or something like that. But
yeah,
I didn't know what else might have been there. Plus, we also have a thing about finding more so. My daughter metal detects also, and shoes is one of those weird things. You find pieces of shoes and it kind of freaks you out.
yeah,
We had a big conversation about that one night
Yeah, we did.
about when you're digging and all of a sudden you find a shoe and it's kind of like you take that pause, going, okay.
Now, I've never found a shoe in a hole, or at least I can't remember. But I have seen, like, if you go out to the beach, there's a random shoe on the sand. It's like, why? How you have to at least remember that you forgot your shoe, okay?
Exactly. You go to a
'Cause
beach with 2 shoes, right?
yeah, how far do you have to be driving back home for you, and then you realize I'm pressing the gas with a bare foot? How far does it take for someone to realize that? So anyways, what is, as far as you know, what is the oldest find that you have found?
The oldest found that I have is a 1798 Drake bus, large cent.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, I made it into the 1700s club with that.
Wait, what was it on again?
1798.
Oh, okay. Whew. For a second, I was like, wait a minute. That I didn't hear the last two numbers. I was like, did she find something older than my
Oh,
oldest?
I wish. I wish.
No, there's
I
one.
mean, it's pretty toasted, but we maneuvered it enough to figure out what the date was. But yeah, I have a really bad habit, which I'm learning to get better now, is when I find a large cent, not to clean it. I have destroyed. I mean, seriously, I've got there's some of them. I've got a stack of large cents that are all destroyed
Oh no.
because I was trying so hard to find a date and
No.
did too much cleaning on it. So now it's like when I find a large cent, nope, it's just give it a little rub, see what it says, and that's the way it's gonna stay.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You can put get a little bag, right? Like a Ziploc
Mhm.
bag or something. Put olive oil in it, and you can put your large scent in it. And if you keep it in there for a while, that'll clean it up.
See, I did that with my Indian head pennies, and I destroyed my Indian head pennies. But I think maybe it was also me cleaning it too much.
Leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Everyone yells at me. They're like, "Stop it! Don't clean it."
You got some questions on YouTube, man.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
All right, question. Was that my next question? That was literally my next question.
See that?
From
He's
Allison M.
reading your
Walker.
cheat sheet.
What's on her bucket list, and what's Nancy's favorite item to find?
My bucket list for this year is I want to find anything seeded. I have yet to find a seeded coin. That is one of my things. I would really be happy if I could find a seeded anything. My favorite items to find is I would be in heaven if I found just Croto bells all the time. I love them. I'm serious. They're just something about them.
Seeded Croto bell. Seeded Croto bell.
Croto bells, skeleton keys. Yeah, I mean buttons. I love things like that because it's just, to me, it's something. I mean, especially like with buttons, trying to find the history, and it's something personable. We take things for granted in life. If we lose a button on a clothes, we throw the item away. Back then, you didn't do that. I mean, almost everybody's grandmothers probably had big jars of buttons growing up, as you saved every button off of every one article of clothing you had.
Yeah. Back then, people lost buttons so much that we find them now, and it's like, wow, I got another flat button.
Yeah, well, not only that,
I mean,
too, but when they lost a button, they would also, I mean, depending on what they were, they would even take a coin and turn a coin into a button.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that, not that finding flat buttons isn't cool. Finding flat buttons is awesome. But
those big dandy buttons.
I found one the other day, actually.
Did
I was
you?
out. Yeah, I found a dandy button the other day. I was really
I like
happy
buttons
with that.
because they usually tell a story.
They do.
Yeah. When I find a button, I can look at it and say, someone was here. Or if you have a military button, then it's like, ooh, there was a soldier here at one point,
Right.
and then you can
And that's
find the
the thing.
dates
Like
and
one
stuff.
of the buttons that I found on a muster camp. We went and we dug at a field that had a muster camp, and I can't find. I am trying so hard to find some history on this button because it says on the back it's two drums and flags, so it's part of the drum and flag unit. And then on the back it says something like Napoleon and Waterloo, but I can't find anything else on it. I found one button under, doing like a Google search or to a button site, and I can find that, but it doesn't give me any of the history of really what it is. So I'm still looking to find out.
So wait, did you mentioned that it said something about Napoleon or Waterloo on it?
Yeah, on the back of the button it says something like Napoleon, Waterloo.
Yeah, Waterloo was a battle during the Napoleonic
Right.
Wars.
Right. So I don't know if this was a button that from that battle that when the soldiers that came over here, that because it's obviously the drum and flag units. So it must have been part of their uniform when they came over here. I don't know. It's a pretty cool button though. I love it. That's probably my favorite button by far that I have.
Yeah. So our next question that we have is do you have a funny or scary story from when you were out metal detecting? That tells me yes.
No.
No?
No. I mean, I've nothing scary. I mean, I actually, nothing too scary. Funny. We have fun when I go out digging with a lot of people. I've done a few collabs with people. We have some fun. One of the strangest things is actually one of the weird things that I found was actually when I went digging in Connecticut. When I went down with it. We did a whole collab where there was a bunch of us, and Joe was at that one. And one of the strange things that I found, it was actually a surface find, and it's really sad. I'm looking over here because I thought maybe I still had it here on my desk. It was a piece of paper. It must have been attached to a balloon or something. And it was a letter from a girl who wrote to her mother. And it was just like, it was really sad. It was like, "Happy birthday, Mom. You are missed. I love you." It was so sad. I just stood there in the woods and I was almost crying because I was reading this letter from a young girl who obviously lost her mother. And she must have sent a balloon up to heaven with a note. So it was like I sat there, I read it, and I read it out loud, so hopefully the one would hear me or something saying, "Yep, you are loved. You are loved."
Mhm.
So
I'm pretty
That
sure
was a rally killer.
that gives me an idea. Make a company where there's this big thing that's like a gun, and you have people, they write out a little message to someone, and you put it inside the thing. It just goes boom,
boom, shoot it up.
pew, sends it up.
You could do it with a rocket.
Could do that.
There you go.
Or you could also do those things where they have the weird balloon
That's
that
sort
goes up into space,
Yeah.
or whatever what it is, or it goes right to the edge of the atmosphere, as far as what I've heard.
Yeah. That would be interesting. Get that message to them. It's important.
Yeah. Our next question is, do you have a social media? Like, do you have a Facebook, a YouTube, or somewhere where people can find you?
I do. You can actually find me. Of course, I'm on YouTube as Ambient Girl Digs. I also host every Monday night. I have a live stream at 8 p.m. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. It's called Digging Life every Monday night on YouTube. I have a Facebook page. If you look for Ambient Girl Digs, I also do Instagram, and you can just type Ambient Girl, and it will come right up. Facebook, I struggle with. I'm trying to get my Facebook page to I'm not a big Facebook user, to be honest with you. So I'm trying really hard to get into the Facebook thing. I do love Instagram. I want to start using that more. I used to just use Instagram for my photography because I like to take pictures of nature when I'm out. But now I'm starting to incorporate my finds. But YouTube, yep, you'll find me on YouTube. And like I said, every Monday night I go live.
Ah, nice. So, our next question for this one.
Oh, he's got that smirk on his face.
Here it comes. Joe's going to disappear.
I was hovering over the button. For this question, I would like to ask you, do you like pizza?
I do. Pizza is one of those foods that, yes, if I had to pick one food to live off of for the rest of your life, it will probably be pizza.
I'm pretty sure as much as I love pizza, I don't think I could eat it every day. Because then I couldn't walk, because then eventually I would be like, I wouldn't be able to get up out of my chair to reach the phone to call for another pizza.
There's healthy options in pizza. You don't have to put all those greasy meats on. You can put those fruits and veggies like pineapples, and
you don't have to put all those horrible foods on your pizza like pineapples. Wait, what was that again, Joe? I couldn't really hear you there.
Sign language, Joe.
There we go. And don't worry, there's totally a mute option on here that I use for there.
I know, you just muted me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
also,
the pizza's gone.
Yeah. Yay! Now.
Wow, look at that pizza. Oh my gosh, that's huge.
Yeah, that's a 3-foot wide pizza.
Okay, the question is, did you eat all that?
We actually did eat all of it.
Wow.
But it took us multiple days. Anyways, so off the topic of pizza, thank you, Joe, for changing your background.
You're welcome. I don't want to
Greatly.
What is that noise? You guys
Yeah,
hear
what is that? It sounds like one of those A10 Warthog machine guns.
That's what it sounds like, actually. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing it.
You're not hearing that?
I think I might know. 2 of us can hear it, and 1 can't. There's a slight chance I might know whose end is coming from.
I think so too.
No, I don't think so. You can mute me and see then.
You know, it's not. It already happened like twice, so.
Yeah, it's not happening right now. Anyways, so.
Glad Mark Thomas is sending me pictures.
Uh-oh. See, I heard your phone. That's what I did hear. I heard the vibration.
Pineapple pizza. You see it? We support pineapple pizza.
No. So before we get any further into the show, I would like to mention something to you guys.
Uh-oh.
Did you know that the Digging Adventures has their own special ingredient for pizza?
I did not know.
Oh, I did not know that.
I'll do that right after. Oh, there it is. Again.
We need to learn what it is.
I was going to go mute you real quick and watch this cut off. Oh,
you can mute me. Go ahead.
No, not you. Anyway, so I'm gonna share with you guys that the secret ingredient for the Digging Adventures live show pizza is. Hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to Digging Adventures live show. But before we get any further, let's go over some of our wonderful commercials. Are you in the market for a new detecting shovel? Look no further. Predator Tools has the best digging tools in my opinion. Made in America out of USA certified steel, I'm using the model 24 Phoenix and I love it. So make sure you guys go check them out at www.predatortools.com. Are you looking for a new detector, pouch, or anything else smell detecting related? Well, Calico is the place for you. All you have to do is go to the top of the Digging Adventures page, click the link there, and it will send you to Calico. From there, when making your purchase, make sure you use the code MATTY, M-A-T-T-Y, to make your experience better. and to make your experience watching the Digging Adventures live show great. I would like to thank the Facebook group, Everything Fun and Collectible, for all the great stuff they donated to us to give away to you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and join their group today. Once again, that was Everything Fun and Collectible on Facebook. Awesome Relics New England Facebook group is a group of metal detecting enthusiasts from all over New England. Their focus is retrieving and identifying items through detecting to help educate people on their history and to preserve items for future generations. So make sure you go join their group today. Once again, that was Awesome Relics New England on Facebook. Those were our commercials. Now,
I need a new shovel.
Hold on. There we go. Everyone's back in order. What was that again?
I said I need a new shovel, so that's actually interested to hear that. I do.
Lucky
my
for you.
I do. I've been looking out to get a new shovel, so I'll have to check that out and see.
Lucky for you, I just so happen to know the right place to buy a shovel. And if I'm correct, yes, I just so happen to know a place where you can get a shovel.
I'll be checking that out after the show.
Yeah. See, the people in the comments know what they're talking about.
Predator's Tools. Good shovel, everybody.
I have one.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
have
need.
one.
Yeah, I need something good for the root.
I muted her. It stopped.
It's her.
It's her.
It's
What
you.
is it?
I don't know. Do you have a phone call
It's
coming
either
in
that or
somewhere?
you got gas, one or the other. You just
My
not telling
phone,
us.
my phone is off.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to deal with it.
It's like a
I'll have to get
feedback.
You can.
It's like feedback or something, Nance. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I
wonder
live
what
near
it
a
is.
military base, so I can just say that it's them testing out some aircraft or something. And it
Sorry,
just so
people. I
happens to be-
usually don't have any mic problems because usually my mic is pretty loud.
I can just say it's that they're testing out some A-10 Warthogs in my backyard with our permission. Don't worry,
Dropping
that'll
that.
leave a lot of stuff for us to find metal detecting. So we're going to do a giveaway. We are going to be giving away a Digging Adventures sticker. There we are. So we have our bucket with all the names in it. It's a fair amount of names.
Lots of tickets in there. Good luck.
Shake
Good
it
luck,
up.
everyone.
Good luck. Whoever wins is the winner, I suppose.
Hey, good way to put it.
Yeah. See, I'm smart. I'm just smart like that, you know? So Ibneil, are you here? Are you here? Ryan Powers. You can't always be right. You can't always be right. Are you here, Ibneil? Gonna give them a minute to respond. Sometimes there's a little bit of a lag. But oh, it's L. I keep making that mistake. LB Neil, are you here? Well, they are here.
Yes, he is. Yeah, they are there. Congratulations.
Bruce Lee.
Congratulations. Oh, their comment went away. I have to click on it again to get rid of it, to get it off the screen. And so many comments just appeared that I went. Pew!
Yeah, they just scrolled really quickly for me.
Yeah,
It was like it was frozen for a moment.
yeah. So congratulations to LB Neil. Oh, almost forgot something. Congratulations to LB Neil. Make sure to get your information out to us, and we will send out your prize. Alright, gonna take that off. So, next question is, what is something that you never go metal detecting without?
Never go without my pinpointer.
Nice. You know, when I first started metal detecting, for for the first couple years, I did not use a pinpointer.
You must have been really good at targeting, because I struggle with just using the metal detector to try to find out where it is.
Yeah, I feel like it was like this. I was fairly good at targeting, and my dad also didn't use one. We were both fairly good at it, and as soon as we got pinpointers, we got really good at it. And then it's sort of like this. The easier it becomes, let's say you're really good at targeting stuff on your own, the easier it becomes to target, the less good you are at it. Well, you are still really good at
I
it.
need all the help I can get.
Yeah. Well, you're still really good at it. Just if I don't have a pinpointer on me anymore, it's sort of like I'm blind.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in chat are saying they don't use them either. Never used one. Never used one. Never used one. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good. I wish I could say that. I've tried with the metal detector just to do it, and you just get frustrated afterwards. It's kind of like, where is it?
Yeah,
Especially,
I would say the easiest place to go without a pinpointer is the beach, because you just have
Yeah.
like a scoop and you just go
Sifted.
and you sift through it. Fairly easy.
a
Also,
lot of my
people are
hunting is the woods, so the roots. You need it to
people
get
are
in.
people are saying like divide until you have the target. What I would
Mm.
do is I would dig, get the dirt out, and dig for a little bit. Then you take the detector and you go over the hole and the dirt outside. And then once it comes out of the hole, you divide it up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's slowly coming back to me. I'm remembering.
Yeah, Alan just said in the olden days we had no pinpointers. See, those are the experienced metal detectors. I'm still young at it. Still
Yeah.
trying to learn.
I think
You
I
get
started.
spoiled.
I think I started about 8 years ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure pinpointers were only like recently put into like metal detecting, but they've been a while. They've been around for a while because like airports and places like that have to make sure like, oh wait, something's up. Pull out the pinpointer and scan the people.
I think that's what it is. As like Alan over in YouTube just said, he can't live without it now. I think once you have one and once you use one, it's like, yes, if you don't have it, you're lost. For 25 years, wow.
Yeah. For part of that 25 years, well, not part. When I first started detecting, like I said, neither me or my dad used them. But the one day my dad had a pinpointer, I was like, what the heck is that? And the one day I had a pinpointer, and it was from there that I would never go. Well, I would never go metal detecting without a pinpointer, but I would lose a pinpointer. I actually. Here's a question: have you ever lost your pinpointer?
I did lose my pinpointer one day while I was out detecting with my daughter, and we were walking up. We're in the woods. We were going up and down these hills, and then when I got a target at my next site, I was like, "Oh, I've left my pinpointer. I don't know where it is." And she was wonderful. She went all the way back because I couldn't hear. I guess I left it on, and I didn't even hear it beeping because I know not many people know, but I actually have a hearing problem, and I do wear hearing aids, so I don't always hear things as well as other people do. So she could hear it beeping in the woods, and she went chasing the little beeps down, and it was a good distance away. So I owe her a lot because she found my pinpointer.
Yeah. Now, I don't think let's see, I've lost my pinpointer about 4 or 5 times. And
Completely gone.
Yes. Well, no. The first pinpointer I ever had was a black Garrett pinpointer. I lost that out in a field with high grass, but I refound it somehow. Then the next time I lost it, it was the orange Garrett carrot.
Uh-huh.
I lost that out in the same field, and you expect, oh, it's orange, you'd be able to see it, right? No, because it's all tan and dead grass, so it kind of blended in. And eventually we found it. Then the third time, which I've already told a lot of stories about, I went metal detecting and I dropped it. And for over a year, I did not find it again. I thought it was gone forever. We went back to that spot and we found it, and it still worked.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
You should be like a sponsor for that pinpointer.
Yeah, that's the Garrett. Hey,
Mhm.
Garrett. No.
Hey, Garrett.
Just have like a sales pitch in the middle of my show, and this is why you should sponsor me.
No, I did. I ended up buying another one just to have, just in case I ever lose a pinpointer. I constantly have one.
Yeah. One of our pinpointers got a hole in it somehow. Forget how, but it had a hole, and we put like a putty over it, and it worked for a couple days afterwards, and then it just stopped. I guess there was some water we didn't quite get out, and it just did it. Yeah. Anyways, also, once again, I just hit my headphones with my pen. Once again, guys, if any of you have questions, put them in the chat, and if they are a good question, then we will ask them.
Actually, somebody asked if you and Kayla have contest hunting, Nancy.
No, we actually don't. You've heard me mention my daughter. My daughter also metal detects. She's recently got a Knox 600. So we've been going out quite a bit while she learns it. We're not competitive. I think. No, I don't think we're competitive. Kayla, do you think we're competitive? I don't think so. I mean, I want her to find good stuff, and I kind of feel bad when we go out and we kind of don't. Like today we went out, we were out in the rain for a few hours detecting, and she found a beautiful, beautiful padlock. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
I found nothing. I found a tick.
Ticks are the worst.
I'm on my second tick bite already of the season.
Ooh. Now, I haven't gotten a single tick bite this season, but yes, there's a but. I have had over 20 to about 30 ticks crawling on me.
Ooh.
That's because the one day that number skyrocketed the one day when I accidentally kneeled down in what I would assume was a tick nest.
Oh,
And there's all the little
jeez.
babies crawling up my pants. Yeah.
Competition. She said she found 3 ticks today, so she beats me. All right, there's the competition. You can keep the ticks.
When it comes to competition, I wouldn't consider myself that competitive when it comes to metal detecting. I mean, sure, every so often we have like a little fun competition, but outside of metal detecting, whew, I am competitive outside of metal detecting.
Whole different ball game.
Yeah. If it's like me doing if it's anything outside detecting, you talk about competition, I'm a whole different person. It's like, oh, so you think you know more history facts than me? Bring
Challenge. Bring it on.
Challenge accepted.
I'll pick you to be on my team then.
Yeah, right now you mentioned earlier that button about Waterloo. I've actually recently been just on my own free time learning about Waterloo and the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh, I'll send you a photo of the button. Maybe you can find something for me.
I probably could.
Yeah, that would be helpful. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. If you could detect anywhere in the world, where would you like to metal detect?
It would be England. Go over in the UK. I'd love to detect Scotland, England.
There's the cat again.
I've got I have a connection. My father is actually from Scotland, so I would love to go back. And I mean, it's amazing to pull thousands of year old history out of the ground. I would love that.
Yeah. Personally, I know I've said this a lot of times before, but this is that way I can tell you and all the new people that come on this. I want to detect in Rome. Now, let me explain. I'm a bit of a historical person, you could say. And when I read when I learn and I read multiple sources that say that Roman emperors in Rome would have these little parades and they would literally throw Roman gold coins out to the audience like that, kind of makes you think how many of those gold coins were found
Good point.
and how many are still waiting there. So I want to detect in Rome and find a gold Roman coin.
That'd be interesting to see. I watch a lot of YouTube, but now that you said that, I don't think I've really seen many people detecting over in Italy.
No.
Yeah, that's because in parts of Italy it's illegal to
So I
detect
figured.
unless you're on private property and
Mhm.
or you have permission to detect there. Which I'm pretty sure if you go over to the does Italy have a prime minister right now? Is it a prime minister? If you go to the leader to the
The hierarchy.
whoever's well yeah that person of Italy and you ask, hey, can I mail detect? They're probably gonna say whatever the Italian word for what did you say, because I'm talking to them in English and they don't understand me.
The answer is going to be no. I think that's a universal language. No.
Yeah, no. I mean, I know how I can say hi to them. Who was that again that asked? Oh, I'm trying to find a certain question. I can't find it though. All right, we have a question by Martin Lester. It asks, one last chance to see if I can find it. No. Okay. What do you see in the future of metal detecting as improving gear?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is a good
Yeah.
question. That really is. Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know. Because I'm happy with my Knox. Um, it's probably just to get a better kit, I think, to carry things with. Yeah, that's a really good question. Now you're gonna have me thinking about that.
Yeah.
A reason to go shopping.
I feel like as metal detectors, as they, you know, as time goes on, detectors will continue to improve.
Hmm.
Therefore, you're still gonna see like a lot of people finding a lot of good stuff. But
Right.
you're also, as time goes on, gonna see more people entering into the hobby. Now, when you add really good metal detectors with an increasing amount of people in the metal detecting hobby, put those together, that also creates a lot of problems because when you have a lot of people that want to detect
Hmm.
and detectors find a lot of good stuff, if everyone's going to the beaches, there's not going to be a lot of stuff left on the beaches to
True.
find.
No,
Also,
we saw that just alone in this area with COVID in 2020. When COVID hit, it seemed like because people couldn't get together, everybody started to find new hobbies. They were buying bicycles. Metal detectors became one of the big things around here. And
yeah,
we had an issue in this area where people were just digging holes everywhere and like not filling their holes in and things. And we also had a major drought last year too. So all the big lakes around here, you could actually almost walk around some of the lakes because of the drought, and there was just holes everywhere, like they were at a beach digging in the sand. So
wow,
that was a major problem that we had here, and I was really upset about that because when I was going out detecting, I was spending more time filling in people's holes because I didn't want to lose the hobby and I don't want to lose these permissions. We're very fortunate to have a lot of land around where I live that we're allowed to detect, but I think with so many new people coming into the hobby, not really understanding the ethics of it,
yeah,
they're going to ruin it for all of us. So, I spent a lot of time fixing things that other people were doing wrong.
yeah. But I'm sure with time, a lot of the people that are getting new to the hobby don't know the ethics will learn those ethics as well.
Right.
But
Yes,
also,
definitely.
one of the places, well, a lot of people when they go metal detecting also like to, have their own spots, like get permission for land. But when you have a larger increase of people metal detecting, a lot of those people are going to also be looking for land to go metal detect, private properties and stuff like that. So at what point does it make so at what point do you reach that point where most of the properties have already been taken?
True.
It's true.
It is true.
Depending on area, though, too. States.
Yeah. Um, like over here in New Jersey, you can't really meld a large portion of the history, at least where I know, takes place in the different forests around here and stuff like that. But a lot of the forests are under the control are like state forests and stuff, and the state doesn't want people detecting in the forest unless they have a permit. And as for over here, they give out permits for certain sections that aren't old at all. Well, they're old, but not, like as old as the other areas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the same like in New England. We're very fortunate to have so much landmass of forestry, but we're losing the state has taken away that we can't go into any state property and things like that. More and more people that have acreage of land are now making it private because they don't want hunters on their property, which also stops everybody else from using their property. Whereas, because New Hampshire has a law that basically for hunters, especially, that any land you can hunt on if it's not posted. So more and more people are posting their property now, which makes it a little bit different and harder for people to get permissions to go out there and detect.
Yeah. Metal detecting with silver hunters has a similar thing. I'll tell you, in England, detecting is very popular. It is nearly impossible to get permission. All public land is out of bounds.
And
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing is I want to start working on some private permissions to get some smaller farms to detect on. And right now I'm striking out. I've actually gotten better at asking people now, but I'm getting flat out no's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, what you're probably going to see is there's going to be better machines in the future, better pinpointers, all that good stuff. But you're also going to see a lot more metal detectorists, which also will lead to a lot less stuff to find, a lot less properties. So you have to find that time where the detectors are good, and there's still not a lot of, like, not a major lot of people in the hobby.
And it makes you wonder what metal detection is going to be like 60 years from now, 70 years from now. I mean, they're going to be pulling up a lot of
machines.
a lot of. It'll be interesting to see how high tech, but I mean, look at the way we treat the world now. I mean, I can be out 5 miles in the woods and I'm still pulling out beer cans.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how much junk is in the ground that we're putting in the ground? Whereas, we're digging things 150, 200 years old, but it's not junk because, they treated trash differently back then, where they disposed of it. But where people just litter like crazy now. It's horrible, the things you find.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are going to do the last giveaway of the night. We are going to be giving away a Digging Adventures sticker,
I like that one.
Cool.
and we're going to be giving away a KG.
Very nice.
Remember, you have to be here live to win. So we're going to now shake up the bucket, and we're going to pull a name. Good luck, everyone. And Don Fowler, are you here? Don Fowler, are you here? Yeah, I should, if there's an area of land if this is a area of people that all own land, but they're like really mean and rude people, I should just get like a group of like 20 metal detectorists where we just go down in a line and each of us ask the landowners, "Hey, can I metal detect on your property?" The next one comes, "Hi, can I metal detect on your
Hmm.
property?" "Hi, could you have a second to discuss about metal detecting?" And hold like a book that's like it looks like it would be like some oh never mind. He's here?
There'll be signs posted on people's properties now that will say "No
Yeah.
metal detected" on it, so you can't even ring the doorbell. That just says "No metal detected."
Yeah. So that's weird on my end. I'm not the questions are really slow. Well, not the questions, the comments.
Yeah,
Well,
actually, our comments have froze up on
yeah.
my side too.
Well, Don
Yes.
Fowler is here.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Um, make sure you get your information out to us and we will send out your prize. Gotta do something real quick. Boom.
Oh, the fireworks! I forgot.
I love the
Yeah.
fireworks.
I never forget the fireworks.
Nope, you can't.
Just as I was going to click the fireworks, I heard my dad upstairs, "Fireworks." Um, so next up we have, if you could detect with anyone in the world, who would you mail detect with?
That's a really good
Um,
question.
yeah, that's one of the I don't really know who I would mail
I
detect
wouldn't.
with,
I
but
don't know. I mean, I think I'd like to probably.
I would mail detect with Elon Musk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think of all these famous names and and inventors and things like that. But I think I'd probably just like to go back and maybe my great grandfather or something who was in the 1800s in Scotland, and maybe see what life was like back then and detect there, and that would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. If I could detect with anyone, it would be Julius Caesar because he has. I just broke this pen because he had a lot of gold.
All those coins he was throwing, you can be right behind him doing catch.
Exactly. And when everyone leaves, just pull out a metal detector and then get taken away by the guards who are like, "What the heck is this?"
Watch it get hung.
Just just speed the Romans through so many ages. No
Mhm.
gold age, no need. You already have the technology.
It's
So
incredible.
do you have any advice for people that are new to the hobby?
The biggest thing I would say is don't give up, don't get frustrated. You will dig a lot of junk. Take your time, just have fun. It's all about having fun and being out there. It's not a competition. It's not about trying to find the gold. I mean, when you find something good, that's great, but just embrace the area that you're in, whether you like to detect the beaches, whether you like to detect the woods or out in the fields. Enjoy where you are and just have fun. Don't make it, don't put so much pressure on yourself that you have to find something good, because you know what, there's going to be a lot of days that you don't find anything good, but that one time when you pull a silver out of the ground or you pull a croto bell out of the ground, every day that you detected was so worth it.
Yeah. Also, it's like you said, it's not a competition unless you make it a competition.
Competition.
But yeah, just it's supposed to be a fun hobby and everything. You
Mhm.
have to remember that a lot of people join the hobby thinking I'm gonna find all this cool stuff because they see all these videos where people find
I
this really
wish
good
that was
stuff.
the
Oh,
case.
so wrong.
What was that?
I said, don't we wish that was the case?
Yeah.
Hey, I get
Um.
happy when I find a square nail, because at least I know I'm in the right area. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, there was life here. I'm finding square nails in the ground. This is good. Don't give up. Keep searching the area.
Yeah. A lot of people join the hobby because they see videos of people finding all these like great stuff. But the thing is, people that put out these videos of finding this really good stuff, they're not always like every target something really cool. If
Mhm.
they are, lucky for you. Bring me to your spots. But my point is, a lot of people enter into the hobby thinking, "Man, I'm gonna find all this cool stuff." Then they find stuff like cans, bottle caps, trash, and then they get discouraged and they leave the hobby.
Not a lot of nails.
You need perseverance, which is a big thing. You just have to be patient
Hmm.
because you're not gonna always find that really good stuff. You
This is
have to
true.
wait,
And
and
don't
then
be
you find it.
afraid if you're doing a YouTube channel, don't be afraid to show your junk that you find. Let people know this is what you're finding. Because I mean, it's not your videos aren't always going to be about the biggest finds. I think that's was one of the things that when I started out, it was like I don't want to make a video of just the junk I'm finding because no one wants to watch. But I was doing, I make the videos for you to make your videos for yourself. Don't
Yeah.
be afraid. You'll also help somebody else who's just starting out to realize this is what the hobby's about.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that we want to talk about before we start to wrap up the show?
Oh, this has been great. I really appreciate you having me on tonight. This has been a lot of fun. Lots of laughs.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun having the both of you on here tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, as punishment for having that pineapple pizza background, I'm gonna cut you off a minute before we end.
Bye.
No, I'm joking.
Bye.
All
Ooh,
right,
it's
I
back.
take that back. He's actually getting off. So, okay, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys tune in next week, same time every week. Yeah. It will be here on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And thank you, the both of you, for being on my show. It's a lot of fun having you on.
Thank you
Definitely.
very much, Maddie. It's been a good time.
And without anything else, I will see you guys next time. Get out and have a
Bye.
dinging adventures.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, you're still here. Well, I'm gonna go out metal detecting and have my own digging adventure. So, I'm going detecting and so should you. I'm going detecting and so should you. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. What? I said I'm going metal detecting. I'll see you next week.